there, Year 5, it's Mrs. Flavell here, and it's with your last lesson today on statistics and line graphs. So we've got some more interesting line graphs for you to read, and today you will get the chance to actually have a go at drawing your own line graph. So I hope you enjoyed today's lesson as the last statistics one. So the success criteria for today is to try and answer as many questions as accurately as possible, showing you're working out. Now, it is important to show you're working out. I need to know that you are not doing it on calculators, which would be easy for anybody. So it is important, and it's less hard to do actually on calculators when you're doing statistics anyway. And I would like you to be able to read data accurately from line graphs, and today to be able to create a line graph on some information or data that I have given to you. Okay, so we've got Flavell's Fab 4 today. Again, we've got a 3-part multiplication, 6 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 4. And then we've got, look at the ruler, how long does the line measure in centimetres and millimetres? 2 parts to that answer. A plant grows steadily over 3 days and reaches 45 centimetres in height. How much on average has it grown each day? Convert the following metres into kilometres: 4,564, 5,765, 2,654, 9,342. Think about how you would convert those, how many metres there are in a kilometre. Then how many centimetres are in 12.2 metres. Remember to pause it, have a go at a few of them, or have a go at all of them, and then we'll get back with the answers. So, looking at the ruler, how long does the line measure in centimetres and millimetres? Well, okay, we have got, it goes up to 9, and then it is in line with a 9, so it's 9.1 centimetres, it goes 1 millimetre over, which means it will be 91 millimetres long, because remember there are 10 millimetres which equal 1 centimetre. So, okay, plant grows steadily over 3 days and reaches 45 centimetres in height. How much on average has it grown each day? Well, okay, we have 45 centimetres. We are dividing it by 3. 3's into 4 go 1, remainder 1. 3's into 15 go 5. So it grows 5 centimetres on average each day. So our first one will be 4.564, and that's because there is 1,000 metres equal 1 kilometre. So that's the first one. The second one will be 5.765. So 5 metres, 765 centimetres. Okay. So remember, the measure of these is kilometres. Okay. So the next one would be 2.654 kilometres, and the last one will be 9.342 kilometres. Okay, so that actually means 9 kilometres, 342 metres. Okay, and it's putting it with decimal point, obviously, where the comma goes. Right, okay, so we need to remember that 1 metre equals 100 centimetres. So we're multiplying 12 by 100. So we need to move 1 place, 2 places to the left to make it bigger, and with the gaps that we have got, we need to put in a 0 placeholder. We can put zeros there, but they don't really mean a thing. So our answer would be 1,220 centimetres. So we have 6 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5. 6 times 5, so 5 sixes or 30. We're timesing that by 4, or 4 lots of 30. 3 fours are 12. Put your 0 on. Our final answer will be 120. Right, today's graph, we've got a sunflower line graph. It's the growth of a sunflower. Thought it might be appropriate. It links in with the science that we're doing. And it shows the growth of a sunflower over a few days. And if you look carefully, this time I've made it a bit harder because I haven't done it, it's not on squared paper, okay? So you have to look carefully at the X and the Y axes, the X axis being it below and the Y at the side, remember, to find your information. So do be careful when trying to read your information. Each bit of information has been marked with a cross though, which will help you. The questions are as follows. 1. How many days did the plant take to grow 18 centimetres? What is the height difference between Friday the 19th and Thursday the 25th? What is the height of the plant on these days? You've got Thursday the 11th, Friday the 19th and Monday the 29th. Why do you think there is no measurement in the first week? Okay, pause these, have a go at them, and then we'll come back with the answers. Right, I've added a ruler onto this one to help me. You might think I've gone a bit bonkers, but a ruler will help me with this one. So, it's got how many days did the plant take to grow 18 centimetres? Well, I am looking at 18 centimetres up my y-axis here. I'm going to put my ruler along there, and I'm going to see where it meets the line over here. And it meets the line over here, and it meets the line over here, and it goes down, 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 and it goes down to Saturday the 27th. And that is when, okay, it grows to 18 centimetres. So what is the height difference between Friday the 19th and Thursday the 25th? Well, Friday the 19th is here. If I go up to where Friday the 19th is, and I go across, and it is 10 centimetres. And then I've got to go Thursday the 25th, which is here. I follow Thursday the 25th up, which is 16, and I'm going to use my ruler to go across again, and I think that is on about 17 centimetres. So I'm going to have 17 centimetres, subtract my 10 centimetres, which equals 7 centimetres difference. So what is the height of the plant on these days? Thursday the 11th, Friday the 19th and Monday the 29th. So let's have a look first of all at Thursday the 11th. Well, Thursday the 11th is here. So Thursday the 11th, let's use my ruler where it goes up to Thursday the 11th, which is there. That's 6 centimetres. Okay, then we've got Friday the 19th. Friday the 19th is here. Again, serves me right from the last question. Yep, that's 10 centimetres. And finally, we have Monday, the 29th, which is here. So let's see where it goes up from Monday, 29th, which is about there. And we are pretty much on to 20 centimetres for the final one. Okay, so why do you think that there is no measurement for the first week? Well, there's no measurement in the first week because here, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that is when the seed has been planted. And is forming underground, or hasn't. broke the surface yet above ground. Okay, so we realise actually the seed hasn't started to grow above the ground yet. It hasn't started to germinate, which is a word which we would use in science. Yeah, so once it hasn't germinated, it's not growing yet. It's only when it germinates that it will start to grow. Right, I thought this second graph today, one that appealed to me. Two of my favourite places to go away on holiday are Greece and Cornwall. I love the Greek islands and I really love Cornwall. So I thought this one's ideal for me to do today. So we've got a line graph to show the highest daily temperatures compared in Greece and Cornwall. And we've got Jasper, who is on holiday in, and Sonia, who is on the other holiday. So we try and see if we can guess who is on holiday where will the warmer weather be, where won't the warmer weather be. So making conclusions from the information that you're given. So our temperatures, so our questions even on the temperature graph, got my tongue in a knot there. What was the temperature on day 4 of Jasper's holiday? What was the temperature on day 4 of Sonia's holiday? What is the difference between the two temperatures? What do you notice about the two sets of data? What could happen to what could happen on the following day? What is the difference between Cornwall and Greece's temperature on day 5? So what is the temperature on day 4 of Jasper's holiday? Well, Jasper is the dotted line here. So we're looking at the top line. So obviously I would say Jasper is the one who's possibly gone to Greece because it's the hotter temperatures. So we are looking at day 4. Well, day 4 is here. We go up from day 4 and we go across to see what temperature is, and it is 20 degrees Celsius. We're now looking at the temperature on Sonia's holiday for day 4. Now again, Sonia's holiday for day 4, actually it's between the 18 and the 20, which is here. So it is actually 19 degrees Celsius for Sonia's holiday. So there wasn't much difference in the two temperatures on these days, only 1 degree difference. Okay, so the difference between the two temperatures, well, we've got Jasper here, who was on 20 degrees, hadn't we? And we've got Sonia, which I'd left on there, which was at the 19 degrees. So there was actually only 1 degree difference. Okay. So what do you notice about the two sets of data? Well, after day 4 here, which seems to have been a bit of a blip in Greece and a high spike in Cornwall, then both sets of data pretty much start to get hotter. And obviously there's a blip after day 5, but again, both sets of data, so the temperature steadily rises. Okay, so the temperature continues to go up from the data after the first blip on day 4. So what could happen to the temperatures on the following day? So, well, the temperatures, they seem to keep going up. So they could have gone up, carried on going up, it could have got hotter and hotter, or the temperatures could have started to go down again. One temperature could have started to go down and the other temperature could have started to go up. There's lots of different ways that these temperatures could have carried on from going on from this day. You don't know what the temperature is going to do unless you know what the weather forecast is going to be. So it either gets hotter or gets colder in both places. Finally, what is the difference between Cornwall and Greece's temperature on day 5? Well, okay, we have day 5, which is here. We have one temperature, which is 18 degrees. We have the other temperature, which is 22. It has got to be 23 degrees. So the difference between 18 and 23, 23, subtract the 18, which equals 5 degrees difference. And we presume that obviously the Greek weather is going to be the hotter one, because normally in the Mediterranean it is the hotter one, and the Cornish weather would be this one, which is at the bottom, which is generally cooler in Cornwall compared to Greece. Right, now here's the part where I'm getting you to have a go at doing your own graph, okay? So I'm going to give you some more information to plot onto a line graph yourself. Make sure you try and use square paper if you've got it. It will make it so much easier for you. That was provided. And there's a few instructions here to try and help guide you to set out your axes and your graph. So the title, it's got to be a line graph to show snowfall on the December the 27th. Got the x-axis, that's the one at the bottom, that's your hours from 7 until 12, progressing in 1 hourly intervals. And then your y-axis going up the side, the best thing to do is probably go up in 4s. Okay, so start from 0, go 4, 8, 12, 16, and so far up on your axes on the side. Now your information, you've got your times in this table. You've got 7 a.m, 8 a.m, 9, 10, 11, 12, noon, 1 p.m, and 2 p.m. when it was snowing. And you've got the snowfall in millimetres. You've got 8 millimetres, 14 millimetres, 18, 24, 32, 40, 44, 46. Remember, some of these measures might come in between the measures, because not all of these measures here in millimetres are divisible by 4. So check when you plot on your graph. Good luck, have a go. This is your first chance to have a go without the support of me doing the axes. Try and use a square paper. Remember to pause it, use the data, and we'll get back and have a look at how I did with mine on the next screen. Right, so this is the information which I found, and I drew the graph myself, took a photograph of it, and I have put it onto the screen, and you can see the relevant plots have been made. I've put the dot in each relevant area as the graph has gone up, and I joined each line with a ruler. Okay, it's always important so the accuracy helps to help it flow if you use a ruler. I have labelled my time at the side, and I have labelled my depth of snow in millimetres at the side as well. I have then given a title to the side of the graph, which I have put onto the screen, which you can see. I'll put it again on the following screen for you to have a look at, and it will give you time to mark and to look closely to see how you did. Right, so here's the graph again. It's just on a slide that you can now pause, and you can just have a look at the information that I put on there and see how accurately you managed to do yours. Remember to mark this work through, get yourself a ticket like we do in class. Use a different coloured pen if you need to, or coloured pencil which you've got in your packs. And I don't mind you marking this through work. It helps you see where you've made errors and where you can put them right. Right, okay, your success criteria is how many answers you got correct, and were you able to look at the data closely enough, and did you manage to read your data accurately from the line graphs. Use a ruler like I showed you how to, it does help. And were you able to create your own line graph successfully yourself? Okay, give yourself a smiley face according to how you think you did today. Remember to share your work with us, WhatsApp us, email us, or obviously remember to pop it in the new post box. Okay, take care kids. Won't be long before we see you soon now. Have a good day. Bye.